Well, I'm awfully proud of our guys. To be down 17 against your defending champs in the MAC, and coming off a game that we felt like should have won at Bowling Green, and we're a little bit heartbroken. We could have easily, kind of, folded the tent, but our guys didn't. We came out at halftime. We still, missed some shots here and there, some bunnies, but we kept fighting and kept fighting. And I thought we had a big stretch, like a 7-0 run where we hit a three. I think Tyson got a steal, got a bucket out of that, and got another bucket. And I thought that really shifted momentum in our favor. And we just kept fighting and fighting. And obviously, a lot of big plays, man, just down the stretch. Arnae's three was huge. I think Connor got a big-time dunk. Legend hit a three late. Obviously, Orlando's floater at the end was the killer. So a lot of guys stepped up. And, A-Cuff's our guy, but he didn't have his best game, and Kent was all over him. And, to see some other guys really kind of step up is not going to do anything but make our team better in the long run. Well, I mean, just, if it's not Eastern Michigan, I'm one of Kent's biggest cheerleaders. Like, I'm very, very, those are some of my closest friends. Jim Christian sitting on the bench now. He was my assistant, and I was his assistant at Boston College. And obviously, what Kent did for me just really, kind of accelerated my career. So I'm very grateful and thankful for Kent State. But obviously, this is my alma mater. I got love here. But it is special to play against them. They've kind of had their way with us, first couple of years, because they've been, the cream of the crop in the league. And to see us win this game, it says a lot, because now you can tell we're moving in the right direction. We've kind of maybe turned the corner, being able to beat an elite team in the league like that in the way we were to do it. So it's always going to be a special game. It'll be special when when I go back down there as well too, because a lot of history, a lot of memories as well too.
You're going to be able to beat them this year.
Well, I think it means a lot. For all these, for those young guys in those locker rooms, those 18 to 22-year-olds, your emotions is a funny thing. So when you beat a team like Kent, just mentally, like, it just makes you feel like, okay, hey, we got a good team and we can beat people, and it just ups your spirit. So I think this win can do a lot for us. I told our guys, enjoy the day, and celebrate it, but we got to be locked in tomorrow and get ready for Central Michigan, because the MAC is the MAC. Like, there's just no easy games. I don't care who you are, what your record is, it's going to be a war. And so we've got to be ready to go for the next one. Well, number one, I mean, the shots they were getting, I mean, I think Peyton, some of the guys just had dunks at the rim. We literally running down the court, weren't matched up, weren't sprinting back, and they got just some easy cheap baskets, which raised their percentages as well too. So we had to take that away, number one, and get matched up, whether it was a full transition or just kind of a a 3/4 speed transition. We had to get matched up. We did a better job with that. We did a better job with just kind of blitzing. I thought some of their pick and roll and making their guards a little bit more uncomfortable. So Kent's one of those teams, I think, is when they're in the rhythm, they are really, really good. They're hard to play against. So between just 3/4 court pressure, trapping them a little bit, giving them different looks, just trying to keep them off balance, I thought that was a big deal for us. Well, I thought our team did a phenomenal job in timeouts of just executing things that we had worked on in practice, but we executed them very well in the game, and got the ball, made the extra plays down the stretch. I thought we were just high level in our execution, and that was big. And I thought, defensively, I thought we did a good job rebounding the ball. This is one of the better rebounding teams. We fought them hard. I think we were ahead at half. They ended up winning the rebounding battle, but we held our own, and we got crucial rebounds down the stretch. There was possessions where they were getting 3 and 4 or 5 shots, and it was just us and just not boxing out. But I thought the key stat in the game to me was this is the number one steal team in the league. Like, they turned people over more than anybody. We had 9 at halftime, and we finished the game with 13. So we only had 4 turnovers in the second half, and they had 17. So that number kind of flipped in our favor compared to what they normally play. That's one of their strengths. Well, I know Tyson gets, and he should, Tyson's our guy, but Orlando, once he's been out. Like, his summer he was hurt, broke his hand. He was out as soon as he came back, like maybe 2 weeks later, he sprained his ankle really bad. Like, we thought he'd be out for the year with a broken ankle. And he literally missed, I don't know, 7, 8 games or something like that. And he's not even at full strength right now. Like, he's still just kind of hobbling around a little bit. And hopefully when he gets there, I think we'll see another level. But as you said, like, the heart of that kid, the toughness of that kid, I mean, wow, he's a special guy. And so I'm glad he's on our side. He compliments Tyson. They're really close friends, and they complement each other very well. And he kind of sets the tone for us defensively. And, for us to have success, we got to be a good defensive team. And he's the guy that leads our charge in the defense. Well, I think when we left the last game, we felt like, one, we should have won. And two, we felt like, man, we do have a good team. When we play together, when we're locked in, we do all the little things, take care of the ball, box out, rebound, finish. We have a good, solid team. And I think this just builds our confidence even more. Now, winning a game like this against a Kent State, I think the confidence of our team should go up. But we know, it's going to come down to our intensity level, our work ethic, because we're not going to just go on the floor and just beat people. We've got to play well and play well together. And hopefully we'll be a team consistently like this where, Tyson will have, a better game than what he had, but we'll have, 3, 4 other guys in double figures, rebounds, all those kind of things. So it's across the board.